Pacific Endeavor was created with this in mind. This annual workshop, organized under the Multinational Communications Interoperability Program, or MCIP, is designed to ensure countries in the Asia-Pacific region can communicate during these HADR operations. MCIP promotes and is committed to the spirit of collaboration among the military, international humanitarian community, and telecom industry to promote the use of communications technology as an essential service to facilitate humanitarian relief.
So we just have to nudge it.
In the case of a humanitarian disaster, swift global communication is essential to save lives. One of the quickest ways to get a response is satellite communications, or Satcom. However, challenges are different technologies and procedures between countries. At Pacific Endeavor 2012 in Singapore, 22 countries across the Pacific region gathered with a focus to bridge the gap to alleviate suffering at the time of crisis.
So we use satellite communications across humanitarian assistance, disaster relief efforts. We go in and we're able to immediately set up communications through our satellite comms links. That's our transport, because in most cases fiber optic cables are going to be out, undersea cables might be out, so we rely on Satcom 35,000 kilometers away from the Earth's surface.
It's global, so no matter where you are, you're able to have some form of communication. And if all of the normal telecommunication systems have been wiped out through whatever means, you've got some rapidly deployable equipment that you know can have very quick and effective communications.
By adding the Satcom course to Pacific Endeavor, the international community can be better prepared in times of disaster, allowing relationships to help facilitate quicker responses.
We can all work together for one common goal, and that's in an emergency response is it's all about preserving life and helping out as best as we all can.
It's important because we get to do partnerships and work together, whether it's the online training that we did here or out here in the field and setting up the terminals. And plus you make friendships.
Exercise participants completed course certifications, qualifying them to pass on what they've learned to other specialists in their respective countries. Air Force Staff Sergeant Mary Deaver, Changi Naval Base, Singapore.
Endeavor 2014.
When nations join together for a humanitarian assistance or disaster relief operation, they know that their communication systems will work together and that the people know what the procedures are and how to do that.
The Global VSAT Forum conducted modules that allow participants to receive commercial Satcom installation and operation certificates.
This training helps them in not only having a stable link, but they do an installation which is interference-free.
National Communications Interoperability Program and its capstone event, Pacific Endeavor.
MCIP is a multilateral program within US PACOM. Its job is to go out and engage with the multilateral partners within the Pacific AOR. Specifically, we engage them on communications, interoperability problems, solutions and standards as it relates to humanitarian assistance and disaster response events.
Pacific Endeavor is one channel where the military sector is opening up in the spirit of collaboration with the civilian sector towards saving the human race. The whole activity, the whole Pacific Endeavor experience is exciting.
Satcom Endeavor focused on the fundamentals of Satcom terminal operations and practical techniques. The Global VSAT Forum conducted modules that allowed participants to receive commercial Satcom installation and operation certificates.
One of the main things that we do is to show the nations how to set up a multinational military coordination cell, to establish that communication cell early and then be able to call in other nations for support.
Pacific Endeavor 2017 brought together 20 partner nations to San Jose, California. This marked the first time the US Pacific Command hosted a Pacific Endeavor exercise in the continental United States. The exercise focuses on leveraging technology between military, civilian, and non-governmental organizations working in the cyber, electromagnetic spectrum, and satellite communication domains.
It allows us to come together, build partnerships, and more importantly, build process and procedures that can be used for disaster preparedness and response.
The two-week capstone event also provides an opportunity for partner nation members to work together during classroom and field exercises that are a part of the Cyber and Satcom Endeavor modules.
Satcom Endeavor focuses on the satellite communication so that any nation, when in disaster, they could easily use this communication to facilitate the disaster response activities.
All of this in an effort to save lives.